Hi, my name is Jonathan Nagel, and I am your Chief of Novice for the Colorado RallyCross program. Today, we're going to be doing a tech inspection on my 1991 Subaru Legacy. When you first go ahead and pull into tech, make sure your hood's popped, your trunk popped, and your fuel door is popped. We're going to go ahead and start here at the front. So this first thing I'm going to be inspecting here is the battery. We want to make sure this is securely mounted. When I shake it, it's shaking the car. It feels like it's part of the car. We want to look, make sure you have a positive battery terminal cover. Make sure that's not going to be grounding out on anything. The other thing while I'm under the hood I want to be looking for is any major fluid leaks. Making sure all your fluid caps are on, present, tight. We're not seeing any major leaks here. We're going to take a quick look under the car. So when we're looking under the car, like I said, we're looking for major fluid leaks. A couple drops isn't going to be a concern. I'm looking under here. I'm not seeing anything. Let's keep moving. So starting here at this front wheel, I'm going to be giving it a good shake. I'm going to go side to side and up and down, and we're really wanting to make sure we're not getting any excessive play or any clunking noises. What we're looking at here are potential wheel bearing issues, tie rod ends, ball joints, stuff of that nature that could be a safety issue while you're out on course. So we're not feeling any here. We're going to keep moving. Just as a helpful hint, looking at numbers here, you want to make sure your numbers are large and easy to read. I have magnets here, but if you don't, painter's tape works great. Just make sure you choose a color that has nice contrast to your car color, and it's going to be easy to read while out on course. So continuing to the rear wheel here, we're going to be doing the same check here, top to bottom, side to side, making sure we're not feeling any play, getting any bad noises. We're not seeing any here. While we're also walking around the car, we're looking at the tread depth, making sure we have adequate tread on the tires and that all the lug nuts are present and tight. We're good here. Let's keep walking around. So we're going to go ahead and open the trunk here, or your hatch, and this applies for the entire car, but we're wanting to make sure it's free of any loose items, debris. This could be stuff like floor mats, garage door opener, anything that could become a projectile or that could interfere with your pedals. So just make sure your car is free of all of that, and we're good to go. Continuing on here, I'm looking at the fuel door. Look here, fuel cap, nice and tight. We're not going to be getting any fuel leaks out on course. We're good there. So going here, we're checking the tire again, up and down, side to side. We're not seeing any play. A note here I want to mention, just a quick thing about tire pressures. If you're running street tires, snow tires, something like that, you're going to want to be running a lot higher pressure than you normally do, 30, 40 PSI, to make sure you're not going to debead in any ruts. If you're running rally tires like I am, you can be running in the mid 20s or even a little lower, and you're going to be okay. So continuing on here, we're going to open up and just look at my helmet, make sure it has a current rating. This is a Snell SA 2015 helmet. We're good. Yours might be on the inside of the helmet, but anyway, the inspector will want to look at that and make sure you have a current sticker there. While we're looking in the car, we're also going to be looking at the seat belts. So this car not only has the factory seat belts, it also has 6-point harnesses. Either are acceptable. We just want to make sure that they're there, intact, and in good condition. We're going to go ahead and check our last wheel here. Get a good side to side, up and down. We're not seeing any play or any noises here. We're good. Another note, if you have hubcaps or any kind of covers on your lug nuts, anything like that, they do need to be removed as they might come out while you're on course. So walking around the front of the vehicle for the last time, we're going to be looking at the windshield here, and we want to make sure that it's free of any major cracks. A single crack may be okay. What you're going to want to do is grab your fingernail, run it across the windshield, and make sure you're not feeling any lips, any edges that it's catching. If you are, even if it is a single crack, you're going to go ahead and need to be replacing your windshield before you bring it out to race. So we're going to go ahead and pop in the car now. So no spinners are allowed on the steering wheel. What we're going to be checking here, we're going to go ahead and start the vehicle. And really what we're looking for is pedal feedback here. So when I go ahead and accelerate, my throttle pedal quickly releases and we're not having any sticking there. We're going to also be looking at the brake. I want to make sure that has adequate pressure, it's not going to the floor, and that when I release it, the pedal quickly comes back up. Lastly, the car is not in gear here. E-brake's on and it's not going to roll away. You want to make sure you have a functioning handbrake. Last thing, doesn't apply on this vehicle, but if you have a Miata convertible, some kind of Targa top, it does need to have a factory hardtop in place. So that includes our basic tech inspection. Hope this video was helpful for you, and we hope to see you out at a race soon.